Hello, welcome to our next session of lectures. So, let us first recapitulate quickly what we have discussed in our previous lectures. That about file test, a lot of small examples you have given about the file test, that is, which symbol stands for which meaning, like minus s space file. This option will be true if the file exists and the file has a size greater than 0. So in this way, a lot of things we have discussed in the earlier sessions. Now move to the next slide. There we have discussed about some program, about the file test program, and here we have seen that how we can write program related to some file name and then choosing for some options. Now let us move to the further slide. Another one program also we have discussed in the last session for another one option, about the file option. And now let us move to the next slides, from where we will start our discussions for these lectures. That is actually string test. So like you have seen about the file test, there are another test, that is string test. That is actually another set of test that the test command can handle, that is the string test. uh, we can give here also we can give more examples about the conditions and the checks that we can carry out, different type of checks what we can carry out using this test. Here we are giving some examples in the tabular format. In the slide you can see that there are some condition and regarding meaning are there. So condition is string 1 equal to string 2. This is the condition. The meaning of this condition is if the two string on the both side of the assignment operator, conditional operator. So if the two string of both side are same, then this condition will be true, otherwise this condition will be false. In the same way, uh, in the second condition you can see here string 1 not equal to string 2. Here we can see that the condition is not equal to. So in this case, the string, if the two string are different, then it will be true, but if two string are same, then this condition will be false. Now let us look at the third condition, that is minus n string. So for this condition it will be true if the length of string is greater than 0. That means what the string length we have given, that string length, if it is greater than 0, then this condition will be true. The next one, that is you can say minus z space string. So this one is this condition also will be true if the length of the string is 0. In that case, this condition will be true. And uh, another one condition you can say that only string. So this condition actually means that whether there is any string present or not. So this condition will be true if the string is not a null string. Is not a null string means the string must have to be present. It should not be null. If it is null, that means the string does not exist, and in that case this condition will be false. So these are the conditions for the string test. Now let us move to the next slide for some demonstration of programs. Now here we have written a shell program that here suppose the shell script number is 9, for example, suppose. So we have written at the top in the comment that ss9, that is shell script 9. Now here we have put two string, there is string 1 and string 2. String 1, suppose there is a string that is good. The group of character, treat it as a string, so that is good. And another string we have taken, string 2, that is bad. So two string we have taken, and the first string assigned to str1, that is string 1, that is a string variable actually these are, and second one is assigned to str2, the string 2 variable, and str3 we have not assigned anything. Now for this program, if we consider, then there is a lot of new material in this program, you can see. Now let us examine it more carefully. So to begin with, you can observe when you start to observe the program, that nowhere we have used any if statement. So actually we are carrying out some testing conditions, but we are not using any if statement. So actually the test is really an independent command. So here you can see that how do you know whether the two strings being compared are identical or not, or whether length of a string is 0 or non-zero. So how can we judge this testing? Here the importance you can notice here, there is a meta character, that is dollar then question mark. So together these two symbol, dollar and question mark, together acting as a meta character, and this meta character is in help. This meta character actually contains the success or failure of the last command that has been executed. In this case, that is the test command. So that is the reason mainly that we have used a separate echo statement after each test. Each echo statement report the success, that is the success value is 0, or failure, the failure value is 1 of the test preceding it. So in each case, here actually we are using the meta character, and that meta character is actually judging that whether the last executable command, whether that is success or failure. If it returns 0, then it is success. In case of return 1, it is failure. Now move to the next slide for some output. So here the output is like that. First output will be 1, then there are lot of output as 0. You can see the first equal statement is straightforward. You can see that first three equal statement, the output is straightforward. If it is success, then it actually returns 0, and if it is failure, it will show 1. So 0 means success, 1 means failure. Now at last you are getting that why we are getting the error message, why we are getting, that is test argument expected, because here we have taken str3 in the program, and str3 is a null string, and as we know a null string is ignored by the shell. So hence it is totally ignoring, and it is actually waiting for some input that is treated as an argument here. So this situation actually test goes to work on space minus z. So hence it is showing the error. So this situation can be avoided as shown in the fourth test. This time we have enclosed str3 within double quote. So therefore this time the test command goes to work with minus z, and which returns 0. So actually a question may come that how come the output of last echo statement did not get displayed? Did anything go wrong with the test? No. Here the test is quite correct, but it never got a chance to get evaluated. This is because any time an error occurs in a shell script, the shell abandons the rest of the program. So rest of the program here actually not executing. That is the reason. So till now this much for this piece of lecture session. So we will continue on further lecture sessions in our further lectures. Okay, thank you.